Hello, my dear Pharma Network, and here is again me, Natalyia Andreychuk, and your podcast, Pharma Talks. Today, actually, we have a very special episode. We'll be talking still about AI, about trust in AI, but also trust in women and AI. And today, I have a very special guest, Anna Shavurska, who is an architect, AI professional architect working more than 10 years with the technologies, and we are blessed working with us in V7 and having her own opinion on things. Anna, please give us a couple of words about yourself.
Thanks, Natalia, for such short invitation. So I'm working in V7 for 14 years, unbelievable, and experience in front end as well as back end and AWS. And I built the core of our product, which is our framework. And currently, I'm working as an architect in EVA, our innovation stream in Wizard, which I'm very happy to work with.
Excellent. And Eva is our agentic AI in V7, which we build on the top of our product Wizard. So that's really fantastic. And I'm really proud that Anna have her female touch to this core of this technology. How amazing that. So today we have a lot of communities who are prizing to have more women in tech. And here we are women in tech. But I have a more difficult and challenging question for Aaron today. Our customers usually ask us these questions. Can I trust agentic AI? How much do I trust them, my tasks? How much memory do they have about what I place in them? And can you help us, please, to answer some of these questions with your experience and with your background and vision?
Yes, for sure. This is essential question, especially in pharma, and I see it from the meetings with our clients that they worry about it. And I can assure that the pattern we use, which is retrieval-augmented generation, means that we use the knowledge base of the client to retrieve the data and to generate the new materials. LLM systems work with general trained data, which is not safe for pharmaceutical clients, definitely. They want to have only approved data, which is stored in their knowledge base. And our system, our agents, retrieve data only those trusted knowledge bases, which are provided by our clients. Even more, LLM is not learning on their data, so we do not make it wide available. It is still safe because it is stored in AWS, but with all the compliances, and systems do not learn on the client's data.
It means like they have very short memory, working only with the request. Is it right?
Sure.
That's great. So I think like there are a lot of new products on the market today which help us to work better with our CRM data, digital asset management data. They help this approvability for the regulated industries like pharma happening. So they help us to learn if the sources are fine to be used, if there is the references in place, and so on and so forth. So does it mean the clients are trusting us with their data so we can build this agentic architecture?
Yes, they trust. We take the data from our clients and we grab it into the knowledge base, which only them can retrieve. And it helps us to build a very powerful system, because each passage, which is generated by AI, is then proved by the reference, which is on the back end of it. Each claim is supported by the reference, and our system provides the complete linkage of all the documents which were used to generate each and every sentence in the material.
That's beautiful. It means like we do not have anything which we can help AI to hallucinate or to mistrust like the information. Can I ask very generic question? Is generating visual materials difficult? How AI is helping to work like I can understand summaries. We can all see the summaries while the meetings are happening, right? There is a summary, some text, some script. But then you say like a wizard can generate a banner, which is like rather interactive element, or like the visual or the graphs. And this is precise. I have tried to do many of them with ChatGPT as wasn't so successful. Is it difficult and how you overcome the complexities?
Yes, there are definitely some complexities, but with the help of the quality data which our clients has, we can generate a very powerful visual aids like banners, because we can easily reuse materials from channel to channel, because they have tons of materials, tons of visual data which we are beautifully prepared for e-tailors. Why can't we take them and use in banners, for example? So that's how it works.
Any templating involved? Anything like because when I try to do this with the ChatGPT again, it can give me all sorts of unstructured statements, and it means like I'm then enslaved by AI because I'm then taking them and manually making it, human readable, and that is not the model we want, right? We want the model where AI is doing work and we are thinking. Very often I can see you very opposite. Then AI is thinking and dreaming and I'm working, then taking all of that together. So how do you manage to get precisely this, text and that part of the corner on the slide or that part of the one? For me, it's like damn difficult to do.
Mm, I understand what you mean. First of all, Eva has prompt cards and hot actions, which lead our customers on the next steps on what to do. Select claims, select images, or you want me to search for images to support your messages. Then Eva asks to select a master template, which is HTML coded template with approved blocks and design system inside of it. So it will not look weird. It will look compliant to the design system of the client, which is very important. We all know.
Do you have anything which can help me to prompt correctly to have this result? Because what I have seen in other systems, like just yesterday in Berlin, there was amazing event like a small one from KPMG Morgan. So the small event, but very very nice one, international. So many things discussed around AI, and still I have seen such big prompts, very specific. I am not sure the human can remember all of that and do it correctly. I'm not that human who will be doing that. So how is this the obstacle for Eva AI?
Definitely. This is something that we call prompt cards or prompts library.
Wow.
And this is pre-developed and pre-set up for clients' needs. Different customers have different flows working with Eva. Some wants to generate interactive email from the scratch. Some want to brief the text version and only then put visuals inside of it. So we can configure the scenario which our clients follow, the prompts library which supports it. So they can use hot actions, and Eva offers them the next steps to do.
That's beautiful. I already want to see that. So don't get me wrong. I am having Eva AI and I'm trying that, but still, not everything I have tried. So this is the very new thing we developed. So that definitely something to see. There is the other one, which is mostly the question not everyone is asking. So we don't see a lot of women in AI these days. Even sometimes you can see, come on, people, we need more female touch to the technology. We need more to make this difference, so to touch this technology, to bring our perspective into that. not happening all the time. Despite we have beautiful societies for that. There was an episode with Catherine Bach from United Women in AI. There is a lot of HBA events on the place so you can visit and see, but still there is not enough. And Anna, your perspective, why it is important to have us women in the tech, particularly in AI?
Yes, this is a very important question because even if we see this question almost everywhere and it seems like general, speaking about AI, it is even more important because AI is not just an algorithm which can be written by everyone. AI is a system designed by human and it is trained on the data which is provided by human. So like it behaves like a human. So what if only men develop that AI system and only male population data is provided to train that? I know that there are studies about some HR systems which were trained on the historical data, which are correct, but that systems source and give the benefit to male candidates because it happened historically that men were taking more higher positions than women.
Dominating, right?
Yes, you know that.
We
This
know
is like the
that.
correct historical data. Yes, it is not wrong, but we need a woman touch on that in order to explain systems that it was long time ago, not now.
And there's this majority of population today,
Mhm.
women, right? So if we
Yes.
can see, so that's why to get the correct data, to have it for every population, right? So we need to make sure like women are presented in AI. And in V7, we are changing this course of history. We definitely have very smart women working on AI and helping our clients to get to where they want. And our clients are not waiting. They are really commanding this agentic architecture. Last but not least, what helped you to make your choice to become the, software architect, to take your path in development of AI? So what pushed you? What inspired you? What drove you?
This happened from my study because I entered the technological university and my dad supported me dramatically. He said that if I can enter that university, I can become an amazing engineer. And then when I entered it and started to do it, I just loved it because you can create your own world. And that is amazing.
Anna, thank you so much. And you are an amazing engineer, a beautiful one. And we are certainly making the difference in AI and tech. So thank you for you listening to our podcast today. And thank you, Anna, for being here with us. So we will share more with the upcoming episodes about how women are impacting AI and what we are particularly do here in this event to change the course of history. Thank you very much. Follow us and we will tell you more. Thank you. Bye. Thank you, Anna.